Hi, you are watching Eric's Best Online Game Reviews. I'm Minship, your host, and this week I'm going to be talking to you about FreeFall Tournament.
EBOG.com.
Hey guys, this week I want to tell you a little bit about FreeFall Tournament. It's a third-person, free-to-play shooter. A lot of these smaller free-to-play games can sometimes try to sneak in that pay-to-win aspect, which can be a little bit annoying. Thankfully, this is not that way. It's actually cycled. So it's one of those things where you can try it before you buy it. I really like that. There are 8 different classes, and they do intend on adding more, which is great. I could definitely see this game doing well with more and more classes as it goes on. Each class you can upgrade, but you have to own the class that you want to upgrade. So, the classes are Gunner, Tank, Scout, Tech, Blazer, Blaster, Assassin, and Shocker. The Gunner is like a sniper using a railgun. He has an assault rifle, which is great. I enjoyed sniping, and then when they tried to come close to me, I would just switch to my mid-range weapon and try not to die. So each class has 3 different buffs. So sort of like abilities that they have. So the first one's kind of like a sacrificial buff-ish sort of thing. For example, the Gunner does a tactical crouch where you sacrifice movement, but you increase your critical strike chance. And then you have sort of a defensive move or something that'll bring you closer to other people or get them away depending on the class you're playing. So for example, the sniper has a copter kick, which will kick people back. And then finally, there's usually some sort of specialized grenade or mine. The Gunner's is a shatter bomb, which is an anti-armor bomb that lowers the target's defenses. The Scout is pretty cool. I wish I could have tried him. He runs around with a sword and he slashes people. He has a turbo boost sprint and a thunder kick knockback and a haze bomb, which messes up your targeting, which is hilarious. I saw a lot of text when I was playing. They're the ones that put down those suppressor turrets, which I think they can also heal nearby people and the turrets, which is insane and frustrating to kill. They have a pulsar weapon that I guess probably shoots energy rounds, and yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard it can bounce off things. I didn't really see that, but then of course they also have their little repair beam gun, which is, again, annoying. Okay, there's a Blazer, Blaster, and Shocker. They all have really cool abilities which generally buff allies around them. The Blaster has a cool thing where he can knock back enemies, and the Shocker has an area of effect recharge that will recharge people's shields around them, which is overpowered, I feel. Well, who knows? They're always trying to balance the game, so it just sounds overpowered in my mind. Anyway, Blazers have an ability where they can target people through walls, so even if they can't see you, they can kind of still follow you, which is pretty badass. And then finally you have the Assassins, which are these stealthy dudes with poisons, and they look like they have these little wings, and then they come out of nowhere and they kill you. I got knifed a couple times and it was pretty embarrassing. Okay, so you're a little bit intrigued. You want to try it? Well, the link is down below. Definitely want to go and check that out. But before you do, I have a few tips that I want to give you so that when you go in, you are a little bit prepared and you don't look like a noob. All right, for one, make sure that you play on a server that has a green number under the ping, which will make sure that your latency isn't poor compared to the others playing. There are tons of servers for you to play on, and it tries to organize it, I feel, where you have the lowest ping possible, and that's what you want. So in case you didn't know that, just make sure that you're playing on a server that is really good for you, especially for your internet. Remember that you can fly. It's not called FreeFall Tournament for nothing. You can float around and use that to your tactical advantage. You can customize your controls, so if anything feels funky to you, just go into your settings, rebind them. Easy peasy. Also, this is the other thing that I noticed. There's a right-click will aim assist. So you do less damage when you're aim assisting, so eventually you'll have a chance to be able to get better at the game, and so you won't have to use it. But if you're not very good at it, you can use the aim assist, and it'll at least, kind of help you land your shots. There's also a great community for this game. There are people who are making guides, there are people who are playing. You can talk with the other players. So communication is absolutely key, and I would definitely implore you to just talk to your fellow gamer while you're playing. That's what I did, sort of. Everyone seems to be really super cool and seems to be enjoying the game, so I mean, don't feel weird if it's a little bit confusing and you want to just ask questions. And finally, this is going to sound a little weird, but I really like their free-to-play model. It's not super expensive, and it gives you options to really support. I love the cheaper random class purchase for the gamblers out there. Or of course the bundle for all the classes, which basically unlocks everything for about 20 bucks. Not bad for an indie game. There are skins, and like I mentioned before, there are upgrades that do help pay for the games. But what I thought was super cute was the buy us a drink or share the love, which is just a sort of donation purchase so that if you love the game, you can support the indie devs, which is really cute. Thank you so much for watching Eric's Best Online Game Reviews. I've been Mintchip, your host, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe. We do videos every week. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of this game. I liked it. Bye!
EBOG.com